This is Optimal Startup Daily, episode 569, How to Create Content That Lands Clients 7 Days a Week, and How to Identify and Manage Stress as a Content Creator, both by Greg Audino with Vibely.io. And hi again, I'm Dan. I am your host and narrator here, and I'm with you every single day, including weekends and holidays. And if you've got any ideas for future shows, topics you'd like to hear us cover, maybe an author you'd like us to reach out to, we hope you share those ideas with us by coming to oldpodcast.com. That's oldpodcast.com. But now let's get right to our 2 posts for today as we optimize your life. How to Create Content That Lands Clients 7 Days a Week by Greg Audino with Vibely.io. 2 very common problems that creators run into are how to keep coming up with ideas for regular content production, and how to know whether those ideas are just filling space or actually landing clients. Not only are these thoughts stressful, but in the hours spent trying to solve them, creators are losing precious time. Luckily, just as there are 7 days in a week, there are also 7 types of content that can be utilized to convert followers into paid coaching clients. Reflect on the following types of content, what they'd look like for you, and how you can assign one to each day of the week. 1. Instructional. Nothing is as important as showcasing your abilities so that people can know what they'll be learning from you. The backbone of every creator who's looking to coach is knowledge or a skill set that they can teach to others. At least once a week, share a post in which you're educating your followers and proving that you have something valuable to offer them. 2. Social proof. Potential clients want to know the waters are safe before spending their hard-earned money, so it's extremely important to be sharing posts that prove how successful you've been. Posts like these can include testimonials from happy clients, interviews you've done, articles of yours that have been featured, or write-ups that have showcased your expertise. 3. Identifying your ideal client's struggles. No one will pay for your services if they don't first feel heard. Instead of shying away from the tough stuff, be sure to post about what your ideal clients are going through. Create content that gets serious about what they're thinking, what they're going through, the risks involved if they don't make a change, and most importantly, how you can help them make that change. 4. Pitch. You'll have to continually remind your followers of how they can get more from you rather than expecting them to seek it out on their own. If your course, coaching program, or other paid resources are currently in development, be sure to have free materials on hand so you can make pitches each week. This is a great opportunity to create a free PDF, challenge, Q&A session, and more. 5. Your story. Not to be overlooked is the importance of sharing your own story with potential clients that are in the same position that you used to be in. Be vulnerable and share your background, what drove you to become an expert in your field, and the emotional roller coaster of it all. Round this post out with the most helpful piece of information you learned that took you to the next level and how you can teach it to them. 6. Your commentary. Creators know the value in separating themselves from competitors and having something unique to say. Once a week, take a break from conventional wisdom that anyone can read about and share a raw post that's all about your personal ideas and opinions about your area of expertise. Give your followers a new way of looking at things. And 7. A day in the life. Lifestyle posts offer a great combination of helping your followers get to know you, trust you, and see your own teachings put into action. Create playful posts that show you following your own advice. Think of a fitness creator focusing a sweaty selfie right after their early morning workout. There's also room to be even more relaxed and post appropriate photos from your normal life that have nothing to do with what you're teaching, like photos of your pets, vacations, or family dinners. How to Identify and Manage Stress as a Content Creator by Greg Audino with Vibely.io. Like many business professionals or self-proclaimed overachievers, content creators often make the mistake of thinking that feeling stressed is necessary for success. This mentality negatively affects us in many ways, including in our professional lives, because we are not creating work from a clear headspace, making us more prone to prioritizing quantity over quality. And in our personal lives, because we start to identify stress as normal and almost inevitably something to be proud of. It's key to understand that we can push ourselves and experience challenges, but manage it all in such a way that it doesn't become stressful. Therefore, feeling stressed is not necessary. Break down challenges to avoid stress. If you're a content creator feeling stressed out, it's critical to not lump the stress together and not mistake it for being larger than it is. Instead, ask yourself, what specifically am I stressed about? Let's look at some common stressors for content creators and how we can break them down into easy, bite-sized chunks. 1. I don't have time for other things. What don't you have time for, and how can you schedule your creation in such a way to allow for those things? Rather than having a push through everything no matter what work mentality, instead reflect on how you can organize your time in such a way that you're still able to fulfill your values. For example, if date nights are important to your partner and you value your partner over your work, then talk with your partner about specific times that you'll go on dates or be together without distraction and schedule work around them. 2. I'm out of creative ideas. Creators can take a similar approach when it comes to creativity. Reflect on the things in your life that fuel creativity, be it going to a museum, reading books, spending time in nature, or anything else. Consider devoting specific time to tending to these sources of creativity without distraction, and allowing yourself to simply indulge in them without putting pressure on yourself to have a masterful idea on the other side. 3. I don't feel my work is meaningful. Why not? What does meaningful work look like to you? And what does a meaningful work life look like to you? Paint a detailed picture of what your perfect workday would look like, both in terms of the work you're doing and how you're doing it, and look for opportunities to bridge the gap and introduce more of your core values into your daily routine. And 4, I'm not getting enough sleep or exercise. Maybe what feels like mental stress is actually just physical. And while you're able to churn out quality content with a smile on your face, the real problem is that you're neglecting sleep and/or exercise. Use this as yet another opportunity to set up boundaries around your work and create a schedule based on when would be an appropriate time to start work, stop work, nap, or exercise. When we get carried away by stressful feelings, we confuse the true sources of stress and become suspicious or resentful of things that are actually going quite well. Name the specifics of your stress and regain control by creating a work schedule that permits enough time and respect to whatever is troubling you. You just listened to the posts titled How to Create Content That Lands Clients 7 Days a Week and How to Identify and Manage Stress as a Content Creator, both by Greg Audino with Vibely.io. And thanks so much to Greg for letting us share his work here today. Greg Audino is a Rhode Island-born certified life coach and graduate of Goucher College. As an actor, he's had principal roles on shows like Westworld and NCIS. He's also the host of Optimal Relationships Daily right here on our Optimal team as of 2020, and also hosts the Optimal Living Advice Show where he offers solutions to common everyday struggles. So definitely check out those shows along with all of our others, and you can always search for Optimal Living Daily in your podcast app to find all of our podcasts. But that should do it for today. I thank you so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed the post from Greg, and I'll be back here with you over the weekend where your optimal life awaits.